So angle of projection theta is given to be 35 degrees. Velocity of projection to be 15 meter per second. Substituting the respective values, calculate maximum height, time and range divided by 2g. Because however velocity of projection will be the same according to the problem. There is a difference between sine square theta and 2 times theta. Hello students. Today, this session of motion in a plane, we will work out a few numericals. Dear students, if you pick up any past question paper, this is the nature of problems, nature of numericals that have appeared from this chapter. Just you need to know the expression for maximum height, expression for time of flight, and expression for range. You can play and manipulate any problem, any numerical based on this chapter. The first one, as I told in my previous class, the technique of solving any numerical in physics lies on how good you accumulate the data. Collecting the data becomes very important. The first problem says, so it reads that there is a football player who is kicking the ball at an angle of 35 degrees. So, a football player who has kicked the ball at an angle of 35 degrees. So, angle of projection theta is given to be 35 degrees to the horizontal with an initial velocity of 15 meter per second. Initial velocity is 15 meter per second. So theta and u are given. Assuming that the ball travels in a parabolic path, I have to calculate the maximum height reached, time of flight, and horizontal range of the projectile. So given theta to be 35 degrees, velocity of projection to be 15 meter per second, I am calculating maximum height reached, time of flight, and horizontal range. So the first thing that we do is to collect the data. The first one, theta, which is supposed to be 35 degrees, u 15 meter per second, and for all simple calculations, g is 10 meter per second square. Constant acceleration due to gravity. So on the first part, I have to calculate the maximum height reached by the projectile, H max, the maximum height that is reached by the projectile. So we know that maximum height is given by the formula u square sine square theta by 2g. Very clearly, maximum height is u square sine square theta divided by 2g. U is 15, 15 square. Sine theta is 35 degrees whole square. ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬರ್ದಾಗ sin square theta. Theta is 35 degree. So sin 35 whole square divided by 2 into g, which is 10. So on simplification, 15 square is 225 into, you will be taught in your first practical classes how to use trigonometric tables. Sin 35, I directly give you the value from the trigonometric table. Sin 35 is 0.5736 whole square divided by 20. So on simplification, 225 into 0.5736 into 0.5736 is 74.02 divided by 20, which will give me 3.7 meters. So such a simple simplification. Just know the expression, the simplification is simple. So maximum height in this case is 3.7 meter. The next thing I have to calculate, B, is time of flight, which is 2u sine theta by g. Again, just knowing the expression, time of flight, 2u sine theta divided by g, which is 2 into 15. U was 15 meter per second. Sine 35 divided by 10. So this is 2 into 15 into sine 35, 0.5736 divided by 10. So again, when you simplify, 2 into 15 is 30 into 0.5736, 17.2 divided by 10. So the answer is 1.72 seconds. So time of flight is 1.72 seconds. And finally, I have to calculate range, which is u square sine 2 theta by g. Now follow, understand, range is not sine square theta. It is sine 2 times theta. There is a difference between sine square theta and 2 times theta. So this is 15 square into sine 2 times theta is 35 by 10. Again 225 into, now this is 2 into 35, sine 70 square madalla 2 times theta, 2 into 35, which is sine 70, which is 0.9397 by 10. So this is, on simplification, 225 into 0.9397 divided by 10. So 21.14 meter. So if you observe, dear students, the consequence of the calculation is range is always greater than the maximum height. So the calculation has clearly shown that range is always greater than the maximum height. Next one, the same problem where I have changed the values. Now, a javelin player throws a javelin at an angle of 27 degrees, 6 minutes to the horizontal with a velocity 20 meter per second. Again, first case, maximum height, u square sine square theta by 2g. Time of flight, 2u sine theta by g. And range is u square sine 2 theta by g. Again, substituting the respective values, calculate maximum height, time and range. Third one, calculate the angle of projection. Angle of projection andre what is theta anta artha. Angle of projection of a body, if the range is 3 times the maximum height, the given data says range is 3 times the maximum height. Hence, also calculate the time of flight. If the velocity of projection is 18 meter per second. Now, the problem says range is 3 times the maximum height. This is the information I am getting from the problem. Range is 3 times the maximum height. Now, what is the expression for range? U square sine 2 theta by g is 3 times u square sine square theta by 2g. Alva? Range is u square sine 2 theta by g. H max u square sine square theta by 2g. 3 times that. U square U square gets cancelled, a G and a G gets cancelled. Now, this sine 2 theta, go back to the derivation for range. Sine 2 theta can be expanded as 2 sine theta into cos theta. Sine 2 theta on expansion is 2 sine theta into cos theta, which is 3. Sine square theta is sine theta into sine theta divided by 2. A sine theta and a sine theta gets cancelled. 2 into 2 is 4. So we have 4. Cos theta remains. 4 cos theta is equal to 3. 3 sin theta. So 4 cos theta is 3 times sin theta. Or 4 by 3 equals sin theta by cos theta. 4 by 3 equals tan theta. Now I want only theta. Tan comes the other side. So theta is tan inverse 4 by 3. 4 divided by 3 is 1.33. And looking at the clock's table, the answer has to be, yes, 53 degrees 6 minutes. Again, I tell to look at the clock's table. You will be taught in your lab classes. Now, the important thing is this simplification. With this, I have to calculate time of flight. 2u sin theta by g. 2 into u is 18. Sin 53 degrees 6 minutes by 10. 36 into, again refer the clock's table. Sin 53 degrees 6 minutes is 0.6293 by 10. And this is 36 into 0.6293 divided by 10, which is 2.6 seconds. See again, if I know to simplify using the relevant data, it's a very, very simple calculation. Now, given the horizontal range is 5 times the maximum height. Now, the range is 5 times the maximum height. Calculate the angle of projection. Also calculate the time of flight if the velocity of projection is 20 meters per second. The same way, only difference is range is now 5 times the maximum height, or is 5 times the maximum height. U square sin 2 theta by g is 5 times u square sin square theta by 2g. Again, the same way as I proceeded in the previous problem, simplify, get the value of theta. Again, use the expression for time of flight and calculate the time of flight. The next one. A gun fires 2 bullets at 60 degrees and 30 degrees with the horizontal. There is a gun which is firing 2 bullets at an angle of 60 degrees and 30 degrees with the horizontal. Calculate the ratio of their maximum heights if the velocity for both of them is the same. If the velocity of projection for both of them is the same, I have to calculate the ratio of the maximum height. Now, first case, H1 is u square sine square theta 1 divided by 2g. Because however velocity of projection will be the same according to the problem. H2 is u square sine square theta 2 divided by 2g. It is only theta 1 and theta 2 which has changed. Now, H1 by H2 will be, what is H1? U square sine square theta 1 divided by 2g. This is divided by H2. It becomes the reciprocal. So 2g divided by u square sine square theta 2. So u square gets cancelled. 2g gets cancelled. So this is, So on simplification, if we observe, so this is H1 divided by H2. So I take the reciprocal sine square theta 2. So from the problem, yes, theta 1 is 60 degrees, theta 2 is 30 degrees. So this is sine square theta 1 divided by sine square theta 2, 60 degrees divided by sine square 30 degrees. Directly you can use your tables and you will see the ratio will be of the form 3:1. So very clearly, students, using simple expression, as I told, if you know the expression for maximum height, time of flight and range, you can solve any problem in this chapter. The next session, I'll start with the new chapter, laws of motion. Until then, practice motion in a plane. Have a nice time. Thank you.